Free bird, baby, free bird. You gotta love it. It's your old pal Cadillac Joe D. Today is, I think, around the 17th. Let me pull that shade. I think it's about the 17th or so. Let me see. 15, 16, whatever. Let's see, what day is it? Losing my mind. 17th, there you go. That's Freebird. Let's pause that. It's a beautiful song. I listen to Pandora all day. Anyway, enough of the distraction. Joe D, it's Joe D Raw. It's Monday, it's President's Day. Now, of course, there have been many presidents. You know, one president that I know personally, of course, he's not in office anymore, that's Scott Hakens from S&S Cycles. President of Dominic's Motorcycle Club. I was the vice president, so I guess he was Nixon, I was Spiro Agnew. We don't want to use the current guys, that wouldn't work. But anyway, happy President's Day, Count. Anyway, you know, the American educational system, it's a sad thing. The other day, last week, you know, in my wild and crazy life that I lead, I thought I'd go and drive through the car lot, the Dodge dealership down the street here. Been thinking about getting a new car. I've always owned new cars, nice stuff, had a nice house. And of course, 3 kids, 4 dogs, a cat, lizard, and a hamster later. The house is a disaster area. The cars are old. They still run great, still look good. I keep after my stuff. I keep everything nice. So I don't need a car. Hell, I got 2 that run good and I'd go anywhere in them. And they look good too. But, you know, always nice to think about getting something new. So I said, you know what, maybe I'll go get a new vehicle, help the economy. So I drive through the Dodge lot. Well, it's cold in the well digger's butt last week. And I'm driving through, and here comes this kid. He's a salesman. Well, you can tell he's green as green can be. He comes out on the lot, no jacket, cold, like I say, cold in the whore's heart. And I'm in the car. We're just driving up and down the line looking at these trucks. Finally, I said, hey, kid, you want to go inside, you got to be cold. And I know, being in the automotive industry for many years, performance automotive, motorcycle, his manager's going to torture him if he don't drag me into that showroom. And then he proceeds to tell me he'd been there 1 week. I said, come on, kid, let's go on in. I'll let you try to sell me a vehicle. So we go through the thing, we look at the cars, we look at the trucks. His manager comes over, you know, I tell the guy right up front, hey, before you get going on all your gimmick, I've been there, I've done this, I know everything, so let's just cut through the bullshit. I'll tell you what I want to do. I want a crew cab. It doesn't have to be the Cadillac on the lot, but I don't want a taxi cab. I'm getting it because I've got children that I want to accommodate, and I need room in the back seat in the seating area. I want to spend $500 a month, tops. I want you to include the sales tax in there. I don't want to put no money down. So I'm telling him all this stuff, and I don't want a loan for 9 years either. So he comes back, first swing at it, about $625. I said, well, that's all well and good, but that's not what I told you I wanted to do. You know, I mean, I understand he's trying to sell, but at the same time, when somebody tells you specifically, here's the parameters, you know, why would you even try? So right there, yeah, you know, I'm not irritated, but I'm kind of like, okay, well, what's this guy think? I'm green? I didn't just fall off the turnip truck. So then the next day comes. And he sends me this information. And I said, look, the deal has to be the way I said it, or I'm not interested, because I'm not dying for a vehicle. It's not like I'm walking. If I was, then, you know, it'd be a seller's market. Right now it's a buyer's market for me, because I don't need the vehicle either way. So he says, well, if I can get your complete tax returns, because I'm self-employed, so if I get your tax returns, then I can probably do better. It's okay. So I said, now, I'm telling you, here's how much I made last year. I am self-employed. You're going to be able to verify all this. If you don't think you can get to the number based on what I'm telling you, because what I'm telling you is what you're going to see, then let's not waste each other's time here. You know, I mean, I won't be insulted. I'm fine. It is what it is. No. Okay. Which I expected him. Wants to take a swing at that. This is because, you know, my tax man's back in Massachusetts. He works in the field, on the road, in the medical industry, medical supply industry. Unlike myself, he tries to have a life, so when he comes home on Friday from the road, he's going to visit with his wife. He's going to see children, grandchildren, dogs, pet the cat, whatever. You know, he's not going to just hop right on this thing, and I wouldn't expect him to. You know, because, again, unlike myself, Bruce Mullen, who's my tax man, hello Bruce, great guy, Eva, his wife, my old real estate lady, bought and sold a few houses with her. Nice people. But at any rate, long story short, Bruce is going to do this probably on Sunday, I says. You know, when he has a little moment, read the paper and so forth. Fine. Well, sure enough, Sunday morning comes, here comes the documents, just as promised. So I forward them off to the guy. Tell him keep them confidential, blah, blah, blah. Because he wants to see the Schedule C, which is essentially all of the expenses that a self-employed person would list. If you don't have a Schedule C and you're self-employed, either you're a moron or you're a liar, basically. So, you know, so that was the deal there. So anyway, get him the thing. So this morning, I expect that, you know, they're there at 7:30. I expect them to send me this stuff. Now, mind you, I told him the deal. So he sends me a thing back. He says, well, we can't do a crew cab. We can do a club cab. That's an extended cab. That's about what I have now. I said, well, myself, well, that's no good. It's not what I asked for. He says, you need to put money down. And I told him up front, that's not what I do. I've put money down on one vehicle in my entire life. I've been driving new vehicles since 1974. 40 years, okay? Put money down on one vehicle, that was my Cadillac. Because I was so upside down in my van, I had a zillion miles on it. So, other than that, never put a dime down on anything, motorcycle, car, or anything. I just get the loan, always pay it early. Hey, you know, even if I get the cash in hand right now, I'll get the loan anyway, just for the exercise of getting it and establishing more credit and so forth. Well, anyway. Tells me, can't be the model I want, can't include the taxes. Let me see what else he said. I got the email. Unbelievable. Oh, let me see. Oh, the computer's frozen. Oh, no, it isn't. There it is. Anyway, can't get to the number, can't include the taxes, needs a down payment, and it's going to be a club cab. Everything I told him I needed, he can't do. Every damn thing. I'm cracking up. I'm like, okay, here's the only problem I'm having. The truck you're interested in. The only way I can make it a crew cab is with money down. Not doing it. Oh, and I forgot to tell you too, all this time we're talking about the vehicles. The kid that started the deal off, the salesman that came out, I knew he was green. He'd been there a week. He had me on the wrong vehicle because we didn't go out in the lot. It was dark at that point. We're on the computer. He's got me on the club cab, not on the crew cab. So all this work's being done. It's called the quad cab. Excuse me. All this work's being done, and we're talking about the wrong car to begin with. So then this guy continues to tell me, no, it won't be a crew cab, be a quad cab. Not what I wanted. You'd be responsible for the taxes, not what we talked about. Payment will be within your comfort zone. Well, yeah, it'll be within my comfort zone because it's not the vehicle I wanted. So I guess the point is this. Mr. Obama, you've got a cluster going on here. Well, guess what? Your American educational system is a disaster at best. His two guys, the manager and the kid, if you rubbed their heads together, you wouldn't have gotten a spark. They didn't hear a damn word I said. The email proves it. Comes back with a deal that's exactly everything I didn't want. I know he's trying to make a sale. But remember, I told him right up front, if you can't get to everything the way I'm laying it out, let's not waste each other's time. So now today's Monday. This started back on Wednesday night, I think. Wednesday or Thursday or whatever. So this is going on 5 or 6 days now. I told him, hey, thank you. What did I say to him? That was nice. I mean, you know, I appreciate the fact they try to make a living just like me and anybody else. I says to him, as I told you previously, and Garnett again this morning. That was the kid's name, Garnett. I told him again this morning all this stuff before they sent me this email. The vehicle needs to be a crew cab, taxes included, no money down, $500 a month. That's all I'm going. I'm not going to go on the hook for anything more than that. I figure $1.25 a week. You know, because it's insane. Now that's not even at 500. That's not a Cadillac. That's a Dodge with moderate equipment. Don't have every bell and whistle. So I says, from what I'm reading here, you can't accommodate within these guidelines. I do appreciate your time and effort, but I'm going to pass it this time. Do these guys waste their time and waste everybody's time like this every day of the week? Do they sell any cars? You know, please, somebody, anybody with the, am I invisible? Does anybody hear what I'm saying? Very frustrating. But at any rate, hey, whatever. No big deal. I don't need the vehicle. I don't want the vehicle now anyway. Plus a Dodge. I almost bought a Mopar. Can you believe that? Die-hard GM guy that's bought a few Fords. Oof. Oh man, that could have been a bad thing. Anyway, that's the story of life today. Hopefully you've seen the video of the World of Wheels. Me and the girls went there on Valentine's Day in Kansas City. It was great. A lot of cars. It was a much larger show than it looked, man. I'll tell you what, my feet were smoking by the end of it. But we had a lot of good pictures, saw a lot of cool people, and it was a lot of fun. So World of Wheels, wherever you are in the country, if you're in the motorcycle industry, or car industry, obviously, but even the motorcycle industry, great place to go exhibit. Car guys are motorcycle people, and vice versa, in most cases. And the crowds are much larger than the average local show. You know, IMS show gets some good crowds. The Easy Riders show gets some good crowds. The local shows where the promoter's a local guy, they do okay. These World of Wheels shows, pack them in. Man, the Saturday and Sunday with so many people you couldn't even walk in the aisles. Your money be well spent if you're looking to spend some marketing dollars on face-to-face, old-style, grassroots promotions. You know, shaking babies and kissing hands. Anyway, Joe D here. Glad to see you. Hope you have a great day. Hope your child or your family have better luck with the American educational system than I do. It's abominable at best. My children hopefully will learn better, but I tell you what, even car salesmen, people that are dealing with tens of thousands of dollars, don't even hear what you're saying. It's I don't know if it's disrespect, lack of communication, or just plain stupid, but that's the deal. So I'll see you later. Great to see you. Have a good day. Spay and neuter the pets. Free bird, baby. Moving and grooving. See you later. Don't be cruel, baby. Thank you very much.